Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Verdant Mosaic. This is episode 14 of our Dark Souls 3 playthrough. We left off at the Cathedral of the Deep, but then I remembered that there were some items back where we first encountered the giant archer from the tower, the first place where we encountered him throwing arrows at people. And I remembered, since he was on our side, he wouldn't attack us anymore. Instead, he attacked the villagers. And so I was able to pick up all the items that are around there, and here are the things that I found. We found another undead bone shard, which should increase the power of our Estus flask, make it more effective with each use. We also found more young white branches, which will turn us into chairs and have limited usefulness. We also found this, the Mortician's Ashes. These will give us, excuse me, these should give us more items from the Shrine Handmaiden, umbral ash of a resident of the undead settlement who made a living burying corpses. With this, the Shrine Handmaid will prepare new items. And the last thing that I found, I'm gonna look under here, was the cleric armor set. So we found this hat worn by a cleric turned undead, typical attire for the blue-robed travelers. It is said that they were entrusted with a duty, still its nature is yet to be revealed. Let me actually look at the stats here. It's better against magic and bleed, which is something we have to deal with. It's also lighter than what I am currently wearing. We also found the Maidens set deep within the cathedral, and I can read what that says. White hood worn by traveling maidens, part of their formal attire regardless of rank. It is soft and well made, but ill-suited for use in battle. Let's take a look at this. Again, not as good combat-wise, but slightly lighter. Let me take a look here. Garb worn by a cleric turned undead, unmistakable vibrant blue robes. It is said the blue-robed travelers were entrusted with a duty. They bore large covers on their backs to ensure that they would not become seed beds for spreading darkness. Not 100% on what that is supposed to mean. See, more maiden gloves. The cleric gloves. Yeah, entrusted with a duty. Don't know what, though. A deacon's skirt. Worn by deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep, worn on the inside of the deep red robe. In time, those dedicated to sealing away the horrors of the deep succumb to their very power. It seems that neither tending to the flame nor the faith could save them. Huh. Yeah, more entrusted with a duty. The deacon skirt, I believe we found off of one of those priests inside the cathedral. Last thing that I found was a shield. It was part of the cleric set, a blue wooden shield. It has pretty good magic defense. Wooden shield painted blue, the symbol of clerics who have become undead, close to a small shield in size. Wooden shield, okay, yeah, has the skill parry. Okay, I think that's everything that I found. Why don't we give this ash to the lady here?
Gracious. Let this ash, I only hope these.
Okay, let's see what she has to sell. Embers, poison moss, blooming poison moss, or blooming purple moss clump. More resins, alluring skull. This is a key. Grave key. Key to a door in the undead settlement sewer. Key to the barred door leading from the sewer below the undead settlement to a moist grave. The grave, which no longer receives visitors, was once the site of a statue of Velka, goddess of sin, and is believed to pardon wrongdoing and lift curses. Since I have enough souls and keys are always useful, I'm going to buy this. Let's see what else we have. Canvas talisman, sorcerer's staff, exile armor, we had that. Lloyd's shield ring. I don't think this is new. Excuse me, that was a burp. Ring given to Knights of the Way of White depicts Allfather Lloyd's shield of cast. Boosts damage absorption when HP is full, so like Lloyd's sword ring. Okay, I believe that is everything. The last thing we want to do is burn the ash that we found, or the undead bone shard, and then we can head back to the cathedral and see if we can't reach that. Can't find Aldrich of the Deep, or whatever is standing in his way. Okay, now we have a +2 flask. Let's head back to the cathedral. I'm going to a wedding this weekend, so I am trying to record as much as I can this week and get it all ready. That way, I can have things to upload, or things to upload and show next week. Because what seems to be the case is that I record most of my stuff on the weekend, and then I can just edit and release things during the week, just behind the scenes. Want to know how the sausage gets made? I believe this is the latest passage. Now, if this elevator may just take us into that tower that doesn't really have anything, but I was in a bit of a rush last time, so who's to say? Let me check something. That do anything? I just feel like there would be more to this area than just that. I mean, it's good to be able to get rid of an annoying guard, but I like to think that the game has a bit more in store for us than that. There's nothing that away. The only other thing I can think of is that there is a window that we can roll out of. Perhaps that one? That doesn't really look like something. Doesn't look like it has an opening. I don't know. I might investigate this later, off camera, and then if I find anything, I will let you know. Or will I? Am I a reliable narrator? Or is this like the Heart of Darkness? And I never know what I'm gonna find in there. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Not gonna fall down. Gonna stay on topic. I don't know. I get very distracted. There's just always something to look at. Okay, back through the cathedral we go. Okay, I remember now. There is that giant over there, and it looks like he's guarding a staircase of some sort. Unfortunately, I don't know if we have the strength to take that guy down. Just need to make sure not to get noticed by these thieves. One of those. What does this do? Pull lever. Okay. That may be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe that's a bridge? Oh, we can move across this. It's just a gate of some sort. Maybe if we try attacking that guy. Let me see. This might be a strategy. If we can, we can pull this lever again, which means that we can open and close it. First, though, He's never easy. Ah! He's really good at bashing people with his shield and stunning them. Ah! So I just gotta stick him with my sword. Damn it. Okay. Not too difficult. Did he drop anything? No. Okay. Then let's take a look down this hallway, see if there's anything. Looks like there's an item. These things shoot out a threatening kind of goo. Large soul of an unknown traveler. Maybe. I have an idea. Maybe we can use this as a sort of elevator. Just gotta wait for this to come back down. Just a matter of whether or not we can move quickly enough to do it. No. Okay, that's not gonna work. Is there a... Let me check to see if there's a lever on this side as well. Doesn't look like it, at least not in the same spot. Okay. That begs the question. And it looks like there's a gate on this side as well. Could it be possible we could trap the giant without actually having to kill him? Just need to find the lever that controls that. I'm assuming that's what this is for. Because the lever was relatively close. Let me check over here. This looks like another gate. This is a whole series of gates and switches. I'm assuming they act as a network of bridges up above. So maybe the switch for that one this is a risky tactic, but we might as well give it a try. I am going to aggro the giant, run over here, and then pull the switch, and then, in theory, I will then pull the switch and then run out. Ah! Did not see that slime. Just the point is we don't want to get stuck in that goo because we can't run. Come on. I assume we have to damage him a certain amount for him to get angry enough to get up. I mean, could we conceivably just run to the staircase? I mean, with all of these slimes... Okay. That did it. We gotta run now. Ah! Ah, darn it. Seems we have to risk a bit more if we want to be able to get his attention. Let me... because I can fire arrows faster than I can shoot magic. Cumbers us. Let me... okay. They're gonna make me go over there, aren't they? Me. I wonder if these are finite or if they're infinite. Like the slime here just keeps producing more slimes. Okay. Ah! What is that? Okay, he is not following us. Ah, okay, this is more troublesome than I thought. Never thought it would be this difficult to piss off a giant. Where did my... This one is definitely much hardier than... I may end up just cutting out the extraneous footage of me trying to egg on this giant. Ah! What the heck is that? Whoa! What a okay. So we just said screw it to my brilliant plan and skipped straight ahead. There was like a sloth creature over there. Either way, I am... hopefully us not having that bridge up won't come back to get us. Oh, great. I don't have any magic. I'm kind of alter, and I'm just gonna make a run for it because I can't face... Ah! Okay, and I died. And there was more to that area than before. Okay, learning new things. Yeah, I may cut out some of that extraneous of me just trying to egg it on. Just so you don't have to watch it. I am also trying to shave down my recording time just because I know a 40-minute video does seem like a lot. Trying to get better. But before I can do that, I have to figure out a way through this church. So we can just skip that night from before. Though that does make me wonder if we would want to put up this wall anyway. Just in case. I'll do it just because better safe than sorry. Okay, now we gotta... Let me have out my spear, just so I can fend off. Ah, okay. Seems more difficult than imagined. Huh. Is there something I'm missing here? I'm just not egging him on the right way? I don't know. I'll figure it out, however long it takes, and then I will cut out what I don't need. I went the wrong way again. The pragmatist in me says that we should turn around and do a different area, but with the belief that that area would somehow be easier than what we're currently doing. But I feel like that is probably folly, just because wherever you go, I'm sure the enemies are difficult. Like, he seems to be clearly guarding this area, because he isn't taking any steps closer to us. Ah! Okay, making a run for it. Okay, now we're gonna sneak our way in and hopefully not be detected. This has a very short duration, and I don't want to alert those knights if I have to. This is an elevator. I doubt it's as convenient as a shortcut, but... Okay, where are we? Looks like we're in one of the upper levels. I don't see any enemies here. Does this door open? Yes, it does. I mean, if I was gonna keep a boss anywhere. Now this is the entrance to the main area. Okay, we did it. Yay! That's great. That means we don't have to go through that whole song and dance. We can just pass that giant. Now let's see where this staircase takes us. Oh, it's Sigvard of Katarina.
Well, you look reasonably sane.
Or maybe not.
I am a knight of Katarina.
Oh, there's more than one.
I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure? Always so close, yet so far. I'm in quite a pickle, indeed. Just hold your horses a moment. I know. Treasure is so sorely tempting.
So he doesn't want us to go get it. I wonder if he would be offended if we went to go get it. I mean, it seems like the Knights of Katarina in general aren't particularly proactive. Those were there. I'm gonna equip those. Maybe they would be helpful in the event I had to fight him. Okay. I feel like there's probably something important over there, just because it is the altar. Looks like... uh-oh. He was the traitor, wasn't he?
Shame on you, you greedy guts.
He is, isn't he?
Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
I mean, I've already passed him once before. So was my theory correct? I just did it in the wrong order? All of the pathways have been undone. I mean, I killed that giant over there, so... I don't know what he's talking about. If anything, this is just irritating. Because that means I have to do this whole thing all over again. I can't screwed us over. Once again, every game. It was clever of them to disguise him as a second Onion Knight. That way I wouldn't suspect, because people who have played these games before would know by now. Okay, they haven't noticed us. There isn't there isn't a way through this way. Keep casting it so that they don't notice me. Okay, they didn't notice me. Okay, that isn't a path, that just leads over. Let me sneak behind the altar. See if there's anything. Okay, this looks like something. I have a fire spear. I don't think human pine resin would help me in this situation. Have that. We have black fire bombs, just preparing for what I assume to be a big conflict. Let me eat one of these. Okay. Deacons of the Deep. Ah! This is like a whole mob of them. Ah! Challenging, it's just that there are a lot of them. I feel like my... they bringing them back to life? I think they are. This is working. Have to work quickly before he can bring them back. Okay, that was one of them. So do I just need to kill the one that's glowing red? It's like a weird mob scene. Okay, that was one of them. I guess the crux of this boss is that it'll exhaust you before you can, if you don't play this smartly. Okay, so it leaves one of them after a time. Okay, this is proving slightly more challenging than I thought. That's one. Okay, fire bombs are actually pretty useful in that they can strike multiple targets at once. Almost had that one. Another one. Ah! Where is he? They're summoning more. Now starting to use miracles. I think that's the true deacon. Magic isn't doing anything. Like this. Maybe running out of time. Oh, and they got me. Okay, so now we know the crux of this battle. If we take too long in killing the head deacon, the curse will build up and kill us. So this is a battle against time. Or if we can stop those other priests that were standing around the obelisk. I think that was what was doing it. I'm going to give this one more shot, and hopefully the episode still won't be too long, since I'm cutting out a good deal of footage that was still the wrong way. Maybe instead of using my fire spear, because I don't think they're actually weak to fire, considering they cast fire, and I may want to change my shield to something that is better against fire, just because they seem to be using a lot of that. Let's see, my eagle shield protects 45. This blue one, 54. The caduceus only blocks 46, 53, 69. Large wooden shield. Oh, I equipped that to the wrong hand. I want to put my ethereal sword here. I wonder if the ice will do something to them. Okay, we're gonna... Nope, still went the wrong way. Still went the wrong way. It's just remembering what leads to where. Okay, and I'm not over encumbered with this loadout. We are back up my shield. I've also changed out my rings. Got my souls back. Yes, that is much more effective. If I can get him to appear, let me eat one of these, that way I don't have to rest as much. Yep, much more effective. Okay, the true deacon has appeared. Starting to cast a curse. Ah! Okay, so letting them congregate is never a good idea. Oh, that was close. Gotcha! Okay. Oh, we did it. That was tougher than I thought it would be. We didn't Oh, okay, there we are. I was going to say we didn't get a whole lot of souls for that. We just did 13,000. Let us take a quick look at the items we picked up, and then I think we can call it a day. We had the small doll, a silverwork doll depicting a young squire. It is under keys. Small silverwork doll depicting a young squire. In the legendary old city of Erithiel in the Boreal Valley, the pontiff Sullivan gave this doll to valued subjects that they might use it to cross the barrier when they return home. Listen carefully, and you can hear it say, "Wherever you go, the moon still sets in Erithiel. Wherever you may be, Erithiel is your home." Huh. I assume then that this is a key into the city of Erithiel, which I assume is of some importance. And then we also got the Soul of the Deacons of the Deep. Soul of the Deacons of the Deep, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength, used to acquire many souls are transposed to... Okay. After Aldrich left for the Boreal Valley, Archdeacon Royce remained in the cathedral with the high priests to keep eternal watch over their master's coffin. Huh. Is Erithiel the land of the dead, then? That is very strange. Let's... One last thing before we quit. I just want to take a quick look around this room to make sure that there isn't anything else. So then I'm guessing this is the grave of their master. Huh. Nope. Looks like it's just one big room. So then Aldrich of the Deep isn't here? Does that mean that he's in the Boreal Valley? Huh. Well, looks like we made it to the end of this area, or at least this particular section. There might be other things hiding around, but we will figure that out in the next episode. So, thanks for watching. I will make sure to cut out the extraneous parts to save you time. So yeah, it'll hopefully make for a better episode. You will enjoy it. I'll enjoy it. Please tune in next time as we